Alright, what is up, everybody? Name is Simeon Foot. I'm just gonna do some video logs here while I'm taking a drive. I don't normally do this, but I figured why not? Let's give it a shot. So, I want to share what's been on my mind and about what has been happening recently over, I don't know, a couple years, I'd say, and my thoughts are on it. But as of right now, the main topic that's been going around, I believe, is about gun control and like mass shootings, and I want to give my 2 cents in, and hopefully some people can understand where I'm coming from. And please, by all means, just don't degrade me. This is what I believe and what I think is going on. So please don't take offense to anything I say. I don't mean it to offend you at all. I'm just giving my word on it and how I feel about it. So, for instance, this whole gun control issue, I don't think it's about really controlling guns, as in, say, well, people don't know how to use it properly and don't understand what it means to actually be able to handle something as dangerous as a weapon as it is. Weapons are not toys. They're not like freaking Nerf guns that you can buy at the store for 20 bucks. No, those things are dangerous. Yes, they are dangerous. I will not deny that. And I believe that in this day and age, people have not been taught the value of life. I saw this picture on Facebook. I know all y'all was like, oh, Facebook is mostly gossip, which you're right. But when it comes to someone saying that the value of life is what is wrong and that nobody's being taught it, then yes, I believe that people have not been taught the value of life in this day and age. Yes, I know I'm gonna be like ripped off and people are gonna be yelling at me, but AR-15s are meant they're meant for hunting. Yes, hunting is awesome, cool. It's a civilian weapon. I understand that hunters are worried that their weapons are going to be taken away and all of that, which is not right. We all have the right to protecting our homes and protecting our families. That I will admit to. Now, for the government to say they want to control the gun usage and all this, I wouldn't necessarily agree it. The reason why there aren't any automatic weapons is because those are mostly used for military personnel. That I respect. Another thing that's been boggling my mind is that people are saying, well, why are these kids getting weapons from a gun shop? Well, it's their parents. Their parents let them do this. 19-year-olds convince their parents, and the parents are gullible in a sense, that they let these kids that aren't responsible with the weapon to handle it. Yes, locking them up is a safe thing. Yes, I understand that, and that's what quite a few people should do. And I myself do not have a weapon or a rifle in my possession, but in due time, I believe that I will probably get one. I'm not saying I'm against the age limit increase. That I believe will help. I wouldn't say that completely controlling whether or not these kids, these children get weapons is all that great. I mean, I'm 21, I still don't have a weapon. I was raised that way. I was raised to value life. I was raised to stand up for what is right. I was never raised to grow up with a weapon in my hand. No. As these dreadful, horrible incidents happened, like down in Florida, that happened like a couple weeks ago, I was sad. I honestly was. Because I personally do not like it when weapons are being misused. And I use misused as in a military context. Because, one, I am a soldier. I will never allow someone to handle a weapon unless they know how to handle it properly. That's what we were taught in basic training. You handle the weapon properly, you take care of it like it is your own child. But the difference is, you need to know how to handle a weapon properly and responsibly before I would even trust you with my life. All of you people with concealed carries, I guarantee all of you guys have had a course, like Hunter's training course, Hunter safety course, whatever it's called. That, or you went and took a class to know how to use a weapon properly. I respect that. I respect you guys a lot. Because you took the time to take a class so you can actually carry a weapon around with you. And I respect you guys. Honestly, I do. And the difference between that and what's going on now is that these parents are not letting these kids get a safety course on how to use a weapon. That is the number one thing that needs to happen, period. Get these kids, or these adults, whoever the frick is doing it, get them into a training course, a safety course, so they can handle something properly and responsibly and not have them go on a raging outrage like this mass shooting that happened just recently. It's bullcrap that these parents are letting these kids handle these weapons and they don't even know how to use it properly. If they know how to use it properly, yeah, sure, cool, let them have one. But if they can't, why the fuck are you giving it to them? Huh? Why aren't you keeping it somewhere where they can't get it and that they don't have access to, like these combination locks for a weapon safe? Those things can be cracked. Yes, any kind of vault or safe can be cracked. The problem I have with that is that you guys are showing these kids that are like 18, 19 where it is, and you're letting them grab it out of the freaking safe. Doesn't matter if it's theirs or not. Cool, they bought it with their own money. Cool. Do not give it to them until they can handle it responsibly. I don't understand what the big deal is. You all are saying, oh, well, yeah, it's the weapon's fault. We need to control the weapons. No, it's not the fucking weapon's fault. It's letting these kids handle the weapons irresponsibly that they are getting away with it. That is why I 100% agree with raising the age limit. Yes, there are some adults that cannot handle things responsibly, but that is where you step in as a fucking community and pull together and tell them they need to get their fucking act together. Instead of all this lazy ass bullshit around saying, oh, they can handle it, they bought it themselves. Fuck no! Have you seen what's going on with the fucking world? It's a shit show. It's ridiculous. If you can't handle it, why the fuck are you doing it? Like I said, this is my 2 cents on how I feel about the situation. Now, for all you people who are saying that ARs should be like suspended or like we shouldn't have them in gun stores anymore or sell them, I mean, okay. But is that going to stop anybody? Not really. Some idiot's going to find a way whether or not they're criminal. I can name plenty of people that have gotten weapons that aren't even sold in stores. I can't tell you how disappointing it is to hear that these kids are shooting up places where they go to school. I'm not saying that we should all just go on an outrage and take away everybody's weapons. Hell no. When it comes down to it, our nation's the safest because plenty of homes have weapons in it. It's the only reason why our nation, our country itself has not been attacked except by Pearl Harbor. That's the only time that I know that our nation was ever attacked. Physically. One of our states bombed, yeah. But if you recall, the Japanese did not invade any further into our homeland because they knew that our homes were protected by citizens who have weapons. Not only that, we also have the National Guard, which is stationed at home. National Guard is a very big resource that is useful for those circumstances. I'm not saying, yeah, let's get rid of all of our weapons and rely on the National Guard to defend us. Fuck no. You have the right to defend yourself. Just when killings start to happen, murders start to happen, don't let it get out of control. Try to do everything you can in your power to help the people that are irresponsible with weapons. Like, for instance, you know someone who's a friend of yours and they have a weapon but they haven't gone through a safety class. I respectfully ask you to tell them or ask them to go through a safety course on how to handle a weapon. That is the number one thing that I believe is actually wrong with this country. Yeah, shit, yell at me, degrade me, whatever. It's all about what's wrong with the heart. It really is. If you can't value life, then there's no reason for you to own a weapon. That's how it is. The value of life is key when owning a weapon. Because if you can't honor or value or respect lives of other people, you don't need a weapon. That's what I gotta say, everybody, so feel free to yell at me in the comments, but I'll catch y'all later. Peace out, everybody.